What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? You are in for a great show for you. You're in for a great show today. It's July 30th, and y'all already know we're about to dive in Wellness Wednesday right here on Speaking Success in the Morning. Family, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I hope you're having a great and amazing day. Y'all, today is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. And y'all know, man, it's a great day. It's a great day. It's a great day to be alive. Anytime we're on this side of the dirt, anytime we're on this side of heaven, it's a great day. Even though we want to be on the other side of heaven. You know what I'm talking about? I want to be on the other side. But hey, we're still here. And we're still rocking. Just in case you missed yesterday's episode, producer Britt and myself, we went in and we gave probably one of the best personal development episodes that we've ever done, that we've ever hosted. Just yesterday, man, we were talking about different strategies that you can leverage, different tools that you can leverage, and different ways you ultimately can up your personal development, which is a really great show. Really great show. I really enjoyed it. And as y'all are coming in, as you're chiming in, I would encourage you to hit that thumbs up button and also make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any episodes. But if you missed yesterday's episode by any chance, you know what you want to do. First of all, you want to go to YouTube, type in Speak Your Success Media. And then after that, you want to go back and you want to play back that episode, because I promise you're going to get something out of it. But most importantly, I promise that it's going to benefit your life in a major way. Major way. All right. So y'all understanding that, man, I shared a little bit last week or earlier this week about me having the opportunity to take my son to the rodeo. And y'all, it was a crazy, wild experience. Okay. I'm not sure how many of you all have ever been to the rodeo before. This is my first time going to the rodeo. So getting the opportunity to go to the rodeo, getting the opportunity to hang out there, like it was just really, really cool. Like really, really cool. And I'm actually going to see let's see. I want to pull up and I want to show y'all a few pictures from the rodeo, because it was just like, I don't know. It was my first time going. So, seeing that, being there, it was just really special. And I'm going to show y'all some pictures because I want y'all to see this, man. Because my kid, both of my boys are like the cutest thing ever. But right here, let's see if I can pull him up. You're going to get to see him just in rare form, right? Just in super rare form at the rodeo. And he truly enjoyed himself, getting to watch the horses buck, and you just hear him and see him yelling at let's see. There we go. So look, we got him and my mom right here. And then look, caught him off guard. My man just loving it, living it up, loving it up. Let's see. And then look at this. Just the cutest face ever, right? Cutest face ever. Boom. But then let's see. Then this is the part, y'all. This is the part. My man climbing up on the pole, or climbing up on the rail, yelling at the horses, clapping, yelling at the people. It was just a true sight to see. And I'm like, wow, my man is just living it up and going completely ham. Okay. Going completely ham. But I loved it for him because, this is an opportunity to where he could be free. There's an opportunity where he could let loose a little bit. There's an opportunity where he could really just enjoy himself. So, shout out to my mom. Shout out to my mom for scooping up those tickets and, creating that experience for us to be able to be able to go to the rodeo, because like y'all, it was dope because this is the Cowboys of Color rodeo. So this is where this is it's basically the black rodeo, right? For the most part, everybody was black. I'm not gonna say the horses were black, but not gonna say the horses were black, but of course, the Cowboys are black, and it was a dope experience just to be able to see in a space to where typically, right, in a space to where typically we don't see as many of us, and then for us to get on and go and attend, and then you see and you're looking around, you're like, oh wow, yeah, this is pretty cool. Wow, they have black cowboys, and they have black cowhands, and everybody there for the most part was of black descent. So it was pretty dope to see. Okay, needless to say, pretty dope to see. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, and then also we got to go to the aquarium as well. Hmm. Not sure if you happen to have the experience yet to have gone to the Dallas Aquarium, the Dallas World Aquarium, excuse me. And then let me just share some of those pictures real quick, y'all. And then we're going to get into straight from the source, but I want to show these because my boy was really living it up, man. He's been living it up. So the Dallas Aquarium, let's see. And yeah, so look, he's over here. He's looking, getting to chill, getting to see the turtles. Mm-hmm. And then another thing he got to see. Where was it? Got to see the flamingos. Dallas World Aquarium. See the flamingos hanging out, chilling, kicking it, doing what they do, cooling like they cool, right? And then this was one of his favorite parts. Okay, that's the tail of the manatee. But look right here, my man was all in watching the manatee swim and eat this celery. Right, drop something in the chat if you've been to the Dallas World Aquarium, or if not, the Dallas World Aquarium. If you've been to the aquarium, let me know in the chat. But yeah, y'all look, he was just with the manatee, and look at this manatee going to work on this celery. I think it's called a celery stalk. But y'all, I was like, oh my goodness. First of all, I was like, with him being that big, that celery can't be enough. But I mean, I guess it is. I don't know. I just guess it is. Yeah, they're a manatee, and then something that looked like it's part of the catfish family. Long story short, the boy enjoyed himself at the aquarium, right? You see him, he's just in awe. And typically we don't allow him to watch much TV. Not much TV. But when we do let him watch TV, typically we put on something like along the lines of like a National Geographic type deal, to where when he's watching, he's learning. Okay, so that was our experience. That was our experience there this past what that was earlier this week. Yeah, that was Monday. So yeah, got to go to the rodeo. In addition to the rodeo, got to go to the Dallas World Aquarium. He loved it. And y'all, it's just one thing. I guess we'll talk about this a little bit later. But like being a parent and just navigating through and planning logistically, trying to find activities for your kids to do during the summer, especially if they're out of school. Well, in summer they are out of school, but especially if they're not like at summer camp or something like that, it can be challenging. It can be very challenging. So what does that mean? Well, what that means is you have to get very innovative. So yeah, y'all, just wanted to share that. But now we're about to go ahead and dive in as I roll over, and we're about to go to straight from the source. Okay, so let me pull my verse. Okay, what verse we got? Okay, Psalms 37:25. And here we go, y'all. Here we go. Psalms. As I'm pulling it up. And y'all know, with this live, you don't have time. Here we go. Psalms. And this is probably one of my favorite verses in the Bible. One of my favorite verses. OG verse. Straight from the source. All right. Okay. So y'all, we are in Psalms. We're in Psalms. And as yesterday, I was talking also from Psalms and just sharing that you get to see David's real life relationship with God through this text. And you get to see him communicate with God. Get to see him have these talks, and you get to see him like sing, and you get to see him cry out, and you get to see all the range of emotions of David. And once again, what do we know about David in the Bible? Yes, David is the same David that slayed Goliath, that slayed the giant. But also, one thing we know about David is often labeled as the man after God's own heart. And then sometimes you might say, well, John, wait a minute, wait a minute. So this is the guy who had the confidence to slay the giant. Yes, that's David. But also David is the same person that slept with Bathsheba. He also is the same person that literally stole a man's wife, right? Like he stole a man's wife, basically. So how is David a man after God's own heart, and he's still this person who has sinned in this way? Y'all, and this is why I think it's so dope. It's so dope for us to take time and go through the word of God and understand and hear more and learn more so that we can see more and get a valid understanding or a holistic perspective about David, what he did, and everything like that. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this text. And once again, this is Psalms 37. And this is verse 25 that I want to read. And it says, I have been young, and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, or his descendants begging for bread. One more time. I have been young. Some version says, I once was young, but now I'm old, and I have not seen the righteous forsaken, or his descendants begging for bread. I never knew that's what it said. I never knew that's what the second part said, or his descendants begging for bread. Never knew that. What does this mean? This is a reflection of the faithfulness of God. Yeah. Just think, if we took a second, right? And I said, God, I sound so old. I sound so old right now. But if we really took a second and we took a step back and just began to think about like all the things that God has really saved you from, all the areas to where you could have fallen short, you could have been kicked out of school, you could have been kicked out of your house, you could have lost that job, right? If we think about all those things, right? And you think about how God ultimately has like saved you and brought you through, like, man, like this would be a whole sermon situation. I'm not even talking about for me. I'm talking about for you. I'm talking about for producer Britt. I'm talking about for all the listeners of the show. Like if we really took time and we really thought about like, man, I almost had that baby, or man, I almost failed that test, or man, like whatever it is, y'all, the text says, I once was young, but now I'm old, and I have never seen the righteous forsaken and begging for bread. God is letting us know right here in this text. Well, David is letting us know just about his track record with God, and he's letting us know, and he's saying that, hey, man, I've lived my life, but I've been faithful to God, and God has sustained me. God has kept me. God has continued to lead me and been faithful with me. Y'all, just as it says in verse 26, right? All day long, he is gracious and lends his descendants. All day long, he is gracious and lends. And his descendants are a blessing. Hmm. So, man, when we take time and we begin to break down this word and we read the word, y'all, that's one of the beautiful things about the word. One, you don't have to understand it all. But if you are in the family of faith and if you do have a relationship with God, right, you can pray before you read and say, God, help me understand this text. Or God, please show me what you want me to take from this text and from my time. And then God will literally begin to show you, right? Certain things will be revealed, if it be through a person, if it be through the Bible, if it be later that week, whenever it is, but it will come to fruition just to make sure that You get it, you pull it, and it's clear. So y'all remember, man. Remember the ways that God has kept you. Remember the ways that God has saved you. Remember that one time you couldn't pay the light bill, and then all of a sudden you maybe got a check in the mail, or that one time you forgot about work that you did, and then that money came, and you was like, oh wow, I completely forgot about this. Where did this come from? This is a miracle. It is a miracle, but at the same time, it's also just the grace of God, right? So, family, sit on that, let that marinate in your spirit and your soul. And we're about to take a quick commercial break. Okay. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to be right back with more Speak Your Success in the Morning. Confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting-edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results-driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. All right, family. Welcome back to Speak Your Success in the Morning. We're currently 19 minutes after the hour. It's Wellness Wednesday. Today is July 30th, 2025. And y'all, man, sometimes you got to reflect on that word, man. But now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and bring out Producer Britt. Producer Britt, how you feeling this morning?
I'm good. I'm having a technical issue. I was texting you.
Uh-oh. Oh, dang. I just saw that.
Yeah.
Dang.
But I'm good.
How'd you sleep last night, Britt?
Good.
Okay, that's what's up. Oh man. So, Britt, Wellness Wednesday. I don't know if you yesterday I was talking about what? Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
This is difficult right now.
Okay. I got you.
Okay.
Y'all about to take one more quick commercial, and then we'll be right back. Looking for timeless pieces that make a statement? Discover the Jewelry Department, where elegance meets craftsmanship. Owned by Miguel Contreras and located at 13505 Mumford Place, Suite 103 in Dallas, the Jewelry Department is your destination for stunning, one-of-a-kind pieces designed to elevate your style. From classic designs to modern trends, we offer a curated selection that reflects sophistication and artistry. Because we believe your jewelry should be just as unique as you are. Visit us today at the Jewelry Department, where every piece tells a story. And let us help you find the perfect piece that speaks to yours. The Jewelry Department, elevating your look with elegance and style. Find us at 13505 Mumford Place, Suite 103 in Dallas. Man, I was looking at Wellness Wednesday, and I was thinking last night. I was watching the Jerry Springer documentary, which I don't know how good is.
Yes.
Is it healthy for my wellness? Is it healthy for my wellness or not, Britt? When I tell you, I got some takeaways. I got like 3 takeaways. But
What made you watch that?
I'm sitting there. Well, because when you add stuff to your list on Netflix, and then every once in a while there's that time where you start just thumbing through. You're like, let me see, what do I need to? And then I was watching. I was like, okay. So yeah, and ultimately, I was thinking, do I need to unplug? Britt, I started thinking maybe I need to unplug. Okay, maybe I need to unplug. Maybe I need to, maybe I need to unplug and just take some time. away from, if it be my phone, if it be watching stuff on
Mm.
Netflix. I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, that I mean that's just where I got on in terms of Wellness Wednesday. So just thinking about unplugging and thinking about what I need to do, what that looks like, and you know how I can move on with that. But
Hmm.
other than that, man, it's just yesterday I also had the time to go outside, and I said I'm gonna do this activity with my son. It didn't
Oh,
go the
is
way I
that what
wanted it
you
to go.
posted yesterday?
No, so yeah, no, so that was actually a couple days ago. But I went outside and I did a Home Depot activity with
Mm-hmm.
my son, with my oldest son.
Mm-hmm.
And Britt, when I want to tell you that pushed my patience, something serious.
Uh-oh.
Um, yeah, yeah, man. I mean, on the box or on the page,
I
because
mean,
it's
what
one of them Home
happened?
Depot activities. They
Uh-huh.
they give you the activity. It say for ages 6 and plus, 6 and older. And I was like,
Well, he's not
he's
6.
fine. I know, but I'm like, it's gonna be fine. He's 2, whatever. No, Britt,
No,
I'm trying
he's
to help him.
not.
He's like, no, no. I'm like, bro, give me this thing. No, I got it. I got it. I'm like, bro, no, you don't. Because we're dealing with a hammer and we're dealing with a screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't it. That wasn't good for mental health yesterday. When I
I
get
mean, it
mad at
said
him,
for ages 6.
I mean, I understand that. I understand. When I get mad at my guy though, I wanna, of course I wanna discipline him, but
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sorry.
at at the same time, I like I like bit him. I bit him. So
You
yeah.
bit him?
I mean, I nibbled. I don't like bite him for real, but when I get frustrated, yeah, I wanna discipline him, but then I just bit. Anyway, neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. So that wasn't the best for my personal mental health.
Man,
Yeah.
you need to go to a spa.
Uh,
You need a little reflexology. You need to relax. Clearly.
mm, I mean,
And
nah. I
you
mean,
start biting your
no.
kids.
I mean, I'm good on that, but I don't know. Like for me, working is stressful, but also working is relaxing. Like nothing is more
Mm,
relaxing for me than working, or like solving a problem, like with something that's work related that I'm doing.
yeah,
So
I bet. And now you're not working.
yeah,
Hmm.
no, no, no. I don't know. It just keeps me sane. I don't know.
No,
I don't
I
know.
feel it. I know. I feel the same
I know
way.
you
Like,
feel it. I know.
yeah,
Yeah, of
I
all
feel
people.
this. I feel. I feel the same way, and I think it's crazy because I sometimes I advise. Sometimes I do the opposite when I go to work. I'll be like, oh, I can do some stuff for home, and then when I get home, I'll be like, oh, I could do some stuff from work, because sometimes I might start an email or something. Or like yesterday, all I had to do was send emails. It was email after email after email after email. And then um, when I was done with that, I was like, okay, well, I could do some stuff that I need, like some personal stuff that I need to do. And then also, um, yeah, when I got home, I did some more stuff for work. So I feel you. Like I like working. It just calms me down. But also, I got that TV in my room now, so I be chilling. Mhm.
And I saw you got a. I saw you got a. Speaking of Wellness Wednesday, I saw you got a cake. I saw you got a nice little cake yesterday. You know the.
Boy, let me tell you about this cake. Okay, so cake is fire.
It looked good. I almost went up there and got a
Miss
piece.
Terrell made me the cake. I got the receipts. Okay, she made me the cake, and then brought it. She was like, oh, it's an administration, I want to go get it, yada yada yada. And then after I went to go get it, then I brought it over to youth production, and shared it with the guys. We celebrated Mari's last day, whoop de whoop de whoop. And
Oh,
then
that's why.
yeah,
Okay,
Mario
okay.
yeah, it's his last
Well,
day. And then
it doubled down. I know it doubled down, but
What you mean?
For it being his last day, and she said she was gonna make you a cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, about the discrepancy. And then yeah, so that happened. And then
Okay.
I got a text that said, "Hey, make sure you save us some slices of cake per somebody." And I was like, "Okay, it'll be over here across the street." And so yeah, that
Mm.
person never came to get a slice of cake. And so it was really like just me and the guys just eating the cake. But I was like, y'all don't eat on my cake because it's mine. She made it for me. And she asked
I'm
me
about to
what
say
flavor
Aaron will
cake.
smash that.
Right. And Amari was eating all of it. I was like, she your mama. She can make you a cake. He's like, no, Miss Brittany, it
You got
doesn't
cakes
happen
all the
all the
time at the
time.
house.
Right. But apparently it doesn't happen all the time. He said, this is a one in a lifetime thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So where's the cake stand now?
In my refrigerator.
I thought you were gonna leave it up there. Oh wow.
Absolutely not.
Oh wow.
Absolutely not. And then I made
You
me a
ain't gonna eat
good
that
dinner.
whole thing.
I got
You ain't
half
gonna
a
eat.
cake left. Maybe 3/4 because that's how much I
Oh
ate yesterday.
wow.
Yes, everybody just kept coming
Oh
over
my
and I'm like,
goodness.
I gotta ask her for another cake because I'm like, y'all all suck.
Wait, how did everybody see this? Okay, like so you had it at worship? You had it on worship side?
No, someone the father told
Oh.
the department, oh, my wife should make some cake for
Mm.
Brittany. You forgot that because the sticky note didn't say media team. Sticky note said Brittany.
Uh, okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
get it. I
because I
get it.
think Amari was
Fair
under
enough.
my supervision, so I was getting a cake. Yeah, I was getting.
Yeah, that's fair. That was your cake. That was your cake.
Thank you.
Yeah. Man, one thing that I have realized though, you talking
Hmm.
about like because I know I was talking about Jerry Springer earlier, but I've realized that the best way for me to really relax or for me to get in my flow state, right? You hear people talk, oh, my flow state. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? For me to get in my flow state is when I start. So, Britt, I was going to the media, went in the media room yesterday, and I was like, oh, I forgot this is back here. Had my second screen. I said, oh, I forgot this mug was back here. So look,
When was the
I
last time you
went
been in
late.
your media room,
Man, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I was like, man,
man?
I've been tripping. I was like, I'm gonna go get me a little red light bulb. I'm gonna do a different light, and I'm just gonna start doing some other content up in here. I forgot, Red. I
Dang.
forgot.
Red light bulb.
So,
What kind of content you about to do?
not man, just different.
Doing red
Just
light
because it got
special.
different. Just got okay. Just because it got like a what's it called like just giving a different look, different background, just different.
Mm.
Cause like we talk about, and I was thinking about this yesterday, and I'm not gonna go in like doing something like all total different everything, but I was like, as I was listening to Jeff Teague talk yesterday, and as I was listening to them fourth and one with Cam and stuff. I was like, man, I was like, I forgot that I really like talking about sports, or at least the happenings around sports.
Well, I
What
be saying it. What?
you be saying? What
You don't watch sports enough.
I
And I'd
watch?
be like,
I
Jonathan,
watched.
watch the game. Make sure you watch the game. Watch the game. Watch the game, Jonathan.
Okay,
The game come
but
on
we ain't
tonight,
gonna.
Jonathan. Watch the game. Watch the game. Watch the
We,
game.
I mean, we touch on sports here. We touch on sports here, but the stuff that I want to talk about, like what Cam and Amari talked about the other day, in terms of like athletes now and content creation, and talking about why new media, not new media, but like athlete driven media is more. I want to see. I want to break down stuff like that longer, and I want to talk about that longer. You don't want to talk about that much sports, Britt. You don't watch sports like that, Britt.
I watch more sports than you.
You don't want to talk about podcasting that much, Britt.
I watch more
Yeah,
sports.
you
I watch
can
more
watch more
sports than
sport.
you.
whatever. But anyway, I
Yeah,
went
you
went in that
have
meet.
that, you got that man brain with that sports box y'all got right there. I don't know where the sports box. Every
Wow,
man,
what?
they got that compartment where the sports, and it just grows when like when y'all are little, it starts, and I'm like, how do y'all? I'm always amazed that how men can remember every like all the names of the athletes, and I'd be like,
Oh my
and then
god.
y'all go
For,
back, and then y'all remember the stats, and then y'all remember
I
it
don't remember the
is
stats. I
no,
don't remember the
Jonathan,
stats.
you be doing a sports talk too, because when you be
You
talking
gotta
about,
do it sometimes around. You gotta do it sometimes, but
I
no. I
know, but
mean, if we're talking
I'd be
about
like, I
legendary
don't even,
people, yeah, legendary. I mean, some of that. But for me, okay, so
yeah,
for
because you
me,
be
this is
doing it.
what
I'd be
happened
like,
when I was
man,
a kid.
hmm
When I was a kid, one, I would play the NCAA football game. If you know anything about NCAA, they didn't put the names of the people on the back of the jerseys. So I would print off rosters.
oh
I
my
would start a season with the team, and I would go in and I would spend a weekend and I would put the players' names in on the back of their jersey, so that when they're running down the field or when they're playing, the announcer will say the name.
that
So
is
I did that for college football, and I would pick a new team like every other day. So I'm playing with Tennessee because they got the checkered end zone, or I'm playing with Ohio State because when they do something good, then they get the sticker
mm-hmm.
on their helmets. So I was doing all that. So that's how I started to memorize those names as a kid. But
You and
man,
everybody else,
that
man, that's crazy.
okay. Well, I mean,
No, I'm
it's
not
just
saying it in
one
a
of the
bad
things.
way. I'm just saying from a young age, that's how big the sports part of the mind grows, because
Wow.
it's crazy. I mean, same thing with girls, but with pop culture.
Okay. That okay. Fair
Girls
enough.
with pop culture starts at a young age. Okay, the gossip starts early. Okay, and not in a
That's
bad
crazy.
way. Not in a bad way. It's just
Not in a good way. Gossip is gossip.
gossip is just talking. I don't see
Yeah,
it
no,
now.
we
We
had this
had this
conversation already.
conversation.
We had this
Yes, we
conversation
did. We had
already.
this conversation. I said gossiping is just
Gossip is
talk.
talking.
Gossiping
No,
is talking about things that
no.
are all has already happened, and you know it can be true. Now you talking noise about somebody, then you're doing wrong, because you could be spreading rumors if you don't necessarily know what the truth is. Now, if I'm just talking and talking, hey, did you hear about the
Um,
information? Yeah. Did I hear about the information? Yeah. Let's talk about it. We just talking.
man, okay, okay,
We just
yeah,
talking.
no,
We just
I'm
talking.
not. No, TikTok already proved you wrong on that one. Okay, just like they already proved me wrong by Meg the Stallion.
They
But
didn't
let's
say
move on.
anything wrong
So
about that, did they?
they said gossip is not just talking. Gossip is like water cooler talk. It's typically negative, something moving, not just talking. Anyway, like I was in the media room. I got this big old, one of them big old stickies, and I didn't write nothing on it yet, but I was like, man, I
Mm.
got all these ideas. So then I was like, oh, ooh, ooh, and I'm watching this Jerry Springer. I don't know why I started. Well, I do know how I started watching it. I started watching it because I was like, what can I learn from this? I've told you before, anything I watch now, I'm like, what can I pull from this? Like,
Mm-hmm.
period.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
And then just seeing that Jerry Springer, I didn't know Jerry Springer and Oprah, they bump head. It
Mm.
makes sense, right? It makes sense because they're fighting for ratings, and Jerry Springer
Mm-hmm.
is the step brother, the stepsister. And they're like, man, we ain't never gonna see Oprah. We ain't never gonna be the favorite. Oprah get 12 million views an episode. We're down here, and if we hit four, then that's amazing. But then later they saw
Mm-hmm.
they topped out. Oh, Britt, they topped out Oprah.
I know. I know. Ain't that crazy?
Crazy.
That's
But
different.
I don't know if you're gonna watch it now. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it though. But at the end, Jerry Springer said, "I hope hell ain't that hot because I burn easy." And he said, "I'm sorry for everything that I have ever done on television." And I was like, "Dang,
Because
a
I
whole
think no,
legacy."
Jonathan, I think I watched some of it because I remember because they interviewed some of the producers, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They interviewed come close to the mic. They interviewed the producer those. Yeah,
Oh,
they
they
did.
introduced some of the
There you
producers,
go.
and my back hurt. My
Oh,
pillow's all the way over there. Um, interviewed some of the producers, and then they talked about, wasn't his daughter like somebody in his family?
Okay, yeah. I got you. I got you. So look, so they interview all the producers, and it got to the point to where they're chasing. Now they're chasing. This is like you talk about the clickbait, basically. So now they're chasing like what can be the edgiest show, and producers are walking on pins and needles because on one side Jerry's saying I want it all to be factual. I want everything to be factual.
Right,
Then
yeah.
yeah. Okay, and then the producers, the producers were kind of spinning stuff because
Yeah,
before the
they were
show,
taking the stories and they were, yeah, spinning it and like putting a little false in there and then putting them on
well,
TV.
yeah, spinning
Yeah,
it, but
I
then
seen
also
it. I just don't
and then
remember.
also they're prepping them just for the listeners. Then also they're prepping them. They're like, okay, this is the way the show is gonna go, and then they're arguing back and forth to like
Mhm.
to where they're acting. But then his daughter said, "Hey, just so some of you all know, I feel like there needs to be some truth brought to this situation. My dad," and then she writes in a letter. I think she sent it to
Yes.
the news.
Yeah, she put it
Yeah,
in the newspaper.
yeah, she sent it to the news, and I'm like, oh wow, this is getting crazy.
And
And
then that's
the
when
crazy
like
thing,
it broke and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, is it scripted? What is it? Da, 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 da. What happened? Like what's happening on the show?" So, yes, I watched it. It was just a long, long time ago, probably when it first came out, but I just don't
probably.
remember it as well as you do.
But yeah, but the part for me though, like imagine a legacy that you created. And he was like, "I'm sorry because I impacted culture." And I was like, I never thought about it. And they rolled the clips of what like what are the shows like the Kardashians with them fighting on camera, which I never knew they fought on the Kardashians. They had them fighting on the
Man.
Kardashians. They had them fighting on Real Housewives of wherever. They
Yeah,
just
yeah,
started
yeah.
rolling these different clips. And then
Mhm.
Jerry's like, I'm sorry. And I was like, man, to create a whole legacy to be iconic
Mhm.
and then to be like, I did it wrong, man. I did it
Mhm.
wrong all along. Britt, that messed me up. I was like, dang, all because he didn't want to be famous. He just wanted to be impactful.
Oh my gosh, I knew you were about to
He,
say.
he just wanted to be impactful, Britt. And the crazy thing was, Jerry had a track record. Like I believe he was an Emmy award winning news anchor.
Yes, yeah.
Ain't
Yes.
that crazy?
That is crazy.
Then that boy spin on that thing, man. Say so, yeah, man. So what, like watching that on one side, I was like, oh man, yeah, this is great. Okay, always create something new, always create something innovative. Do this, do that. Oh wow.
Mhm.
But then when you start to factor in how your stories are really affecting people's lives, and then there's a guy who's sitting there watching the show at a bar, and
Mhm.
then after he watches the show, then he gets fired up and he goes and kills somebody. What?
What?
Because he was on the show? Yeah, Brie. Oh yeah. It's been a while since you watched it. Yeah.
It sure has been.
Man, I was like, dang. Like, and this was the part. This was the part to where when they asked Jerry, they said, Jerry, so because he was in like a courtroom or one of those hearings, and they were like, hey, do you take any responsibility for anything that's happening in these people's lives? He said, it's entertainment. It's a show. After they leave the show, I'm supposed to be responsible for everything that happens after their life. After they do the show, I'm
Right.
supposed to be responsible for that. It's a show. It's just entertainment. People go home and the show's over. And then they said, yeah, most of the time it is. I said,
Mhm.
ooh,
Mm.
say man,
Mhm.
intense. Mind your manners, man. Mind your manners, y'all. We gotta control what we do. We gotta control what we watch. We gotta control what we think. We gotta control what we say.
I mean, and
This,
that's a thing that, I mean, we've talked about this in the past, but I'm very good at just filtering that stuff
hmm.
out because I've seen the backside of it and I've I've seen it be created, and so I'm like, I can't fall for it. I just don't fall for it. And even you would show me something and I'd be like, scam, clickbait, whatever. And you'd be like, oh my gosh, Brittany. And it's like, well, it is. Like, even with the whole B Simone thing, when that happened, it was like, it was calculated chaos. Because what she do? She came back and was like, I never said I was broke. I never said that. I never said this. I never said.
She
So it's
did.
like,
She did come back and say
yeah.
that.
So it's like
Wow.
it's all calculated because and on that episode when we were talking about it, it was like, okay, this is gonna get her views. What do views equate to? Money. What does B.
Mm.
Simone need right now? Money, apparently. And then she gets on here and says that she's not broke. So all of the headlines and all of the titles and the videos and what people are saying, I filtered through that and I really see past it to the point where I'm like, okay, let me honestly see what this is. And you give me something, I can break it down. I can
Dang.
break it down. I can break it down because I've done it multiple times before. So when you say like, "Oh, I need to unplug," me, I'm like, man, I need to plug in into. I need to. I need to plug into a TV show. I need to plug into TikTok. I need to plug in because
Uh,
I be on the other side of stuff, and so I'm be like, no, I need to laugh. I need this.
she said, I
I
need to
need. I
plug
don't
in.
mind seeing some fake stuff because I know it's fake. Like I don't mind. So and sometimes I forget, like how you're saying, like Britt, oh my gosh, I need to
Uh-huh.
unplug. I forget that like that people obviously they don't think like me or they don't know
Mm.
the things that I
Mm-hmm.
know. So I'm like, what do you mean? I'm always like, what you mean? Like, why? What do you mean you don't know it's fake? Like, yes, she's just saying that. People are just saying that, and you like, no, Britt, no, no, no. Like,
I mean,
man,
it depends. But speaking of fake, I saw Happy Gilmore 2 yesterday. Not gonna
oh
say
yeah, oh
you saw it. You saw it.
no, I haven't seen it, but
Oh,
I'll
okay,
probably
okay,
watch it
okay,
this
okay.
weekend.
Not gonna say I liked it. Not gonna say I didn't like. It's like one of them in betweens. And I'm not gonna ruin nothing. But it had some nostalgic moments. And one thing I can appreciate about Adam Sandler is
Hmm.
it always seems like Adam Sandler is trying to give somebody a job. Like I mean that in a positive way. Like because in all of his in all of his Happy Productions or whatever the name of his company is,
Mm-hmm.
like you always see like that core group of guys. You see like those
Of
five
course.
guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean this movie was giving that very much so. A lot of cameos take place in the movie. The storyline wasn't bad. The storyline wasn't bad, but it was just one of those movies where I'm like, could I have done without seeing it? Maybe, but I wanted to see it just for the culture one time. So
Right.
yeah, check
And I think that's what
check
it
it
was
check
about.
it out. Yeah, check it out, and I'm curious to hear what you said because I mean, it's probably been like 20 years, longer than 20
Yeah.
years
Yeah. And I
since
think
since
that's
Happy Gilmore came out.
and then that's what the whole like, Matt Damon situation is that they want the movies that are already in the algorithm. They don't want to create new movies. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. So, I mean, someone like Adam Sandler makes great movies. And so it's like everyone loved Happy Gilmore when it came out. Oh, Adam Sandler, can we do a project with you? Want to do Happy Gilmore 2? Because you did Grown Ups 1, you did Grown Ups 2. I think you did, wasn't there Grown Ups 3?
I feel like there was three of them. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
so
feel
it's
like there was
like
three.
Grown Ups 3, and then it's like, what else can you do? We can't do Big
Mm.
Daddy. Can we do Happy Gilmore too? So, and
Uh,
I know Adam
Big Daddy,
Sandler, I wouldn't
classic.
even say he's someone that, I mean, I'm talking like I know him, but I mean, just
Mm.
thinking about his movies and all the movies, like, he's writing those and they're
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
original
yeah, yeah.
movies. They're
That's true.
original movies. And so like for them to be like, can you do Happy Gilmore 2? Who knows he's sitting on probably original content, but because of the streams and because of the
Uh,
algorithm, nobody they don't want to promote it because they just want stuff that's already out there. And so it kind of sucks for the people that grew up on Adam Sandler, like you and I, on all those movies. And then it's like, okay, I don't mind watching Happy Gilmore 2, but we're not gonna get the same effect as as an original Adam Sandler movie, and
yeah, and
it's sad. Yeah,
man, as you saying that, like, and I'm just thinking about all of the movies that
all of
like
his
he
movies are
has
so
like
original.
written. Yeah, I mean, some of these movies I haven't even seen. I just pulled up,
Mm.
pulled up the movies, but
I
this
think
is.
I think
I'm
that's
I'm not
probably
sure if this is all the movies that he's written or produced, but I know he's in these at least. But you got. Have you seen Spaceman 2024 Spaceman?
mm.
Okay, maybe he's just in it. Maybe let me
So
just see.
I just did Adam
Oh,
Sandler movies. So Happy Gilmore, Grown Ups, Just Go With It, 51st Dates, classic.
mm,
Bill Madison, Click. Click was good.
Click. I
Um,
don't think I even saw Click.
Oh my! I cried at the end of Click. Click was when he
I
had the
don't think
remote, like he had this like magical remote, and then he could just like pause and play his life, and
I
then
didn't watch that. Okay,
man, you gotta
I'll go
watch
back
that
and
one.
tap
That was
in.
good. Uncut
I'll tap in.
Gems,
Uncut Gems. Yeah, yeah, that was different, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, Blended,
Hustle.
Waterboy. That's my boy. Don't mess with the
Oh
Zohan.
man, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, The Wedding Singer.
but
Fire.
the thing that's interesting though is like how everybody does have their style. You know how you got like certain action films. You're like, oh, that's a Michael Bay production. That's a Michael Bay shot. And
Mm.
Adam Sandler's movies,
Lil
it
Nicky.
like it does have his style on it. Deuce Bigelow, Male
Yes.
Gigolo. So
You
it's
ever seen
interesting though.
Lil Nicky?
That's I don't think I
I
watched
think
it in
you
its
might need to
entirety.
go. You need to go and watch
I don't
some
think I watched it in
episodes.
its entirety.
You will crack
Of
up.
course, Deuce Bigelow, Big Daddy, yeah,
The
seen it. Mr.
Longest
Deeds, yeah,
Yard, Hustle. Do you see Hustle?
yeah. I saw Hustle. I enjoyed
Mr.
her with Anthony
Deeds,
Edwards.
Anger Management with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
He has some funny movies, man. He has some funny movies. Coneheads, Crazy Eight
He
Nights, which is
he
the
produced Coneheads. Or
yeah,
he wrote Conehead. I didn't
yeah,
know that.
yes,
Dang.
yes.
Okay.
Spanglish,
Hmm.
that was funny. That's an old one right
Man.
there. Yeah,
Okay. I might need to go
Zuki.
tap in.
Yes,
I mean,
his
I might need to go
movie
see what's good.
catalog is crazy. Movie catalog is crazy.
The Do Over. You seen that? Do Over? Him and David Spade, 2016.
Mm-mm.
Me neither. Okay.
You know what's
Pixels.
funny? You know who
Pixels was
else is
funny.
funny? Pixels was funny. Kevin James, the one who played Doug on Kings of
Oh
Queens.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
got
yeah,
some
yeah,
good.
yeah.
He got some. I like the Paul Blart, the Mall Cop. That mug is funny.
Weren't there like two? There was a couple of those. I
Yeah,
know.
there's
I
two
feel
of
like.
them.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
in Grown Ups.
Shout out to Adam Sandler. Shout out to Adam Sandler for
Yeah,
putting out popular, productive, original content over a long period of time.
yeah. I
Because
don't
he
know
been doing it,
how
man.
any of this applies to
He been
Wellness Wednesday,
He been
but
doing. I mean, because you got to take time, producer Britt. You got to
oh,
take
okay.
time, and sometime doing those things that are nostalgic.
Hmm.
Those bring a feeling, and maybe you haven't been able to feel certain feelings in a while. Because you see how you was just laughing uncontrollably for a second. You got to release that. Got to get that energy out of there, so you can center your chakra. No, I'm
Oh,
joking, but you got to so you can center
Jonathan,
your
they be
third eye.
and center your chakra and
Oh
here
my
and here and
goodness.
here.
Nah,
Oh my
definitely. I don't know nothing about that, and I ain't about to play with that. But
god. Right.
yeah, I mean, but seriously though, so often we're so serious. We're adulting, we're doing work, and we're achieving and accomplishing this goal and that goal, and we don't take time to like find that inner child. And that inner child is crazy though, because when
You
you
should never let
counseling.
the inner child die.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course not. But life won't let him die, but life will push him to the side and push him to a corner and have him in a little dark spot for a little
Gotta keep.
second.
Oh, not the dark spot. Gotta keep him
Yeah,
up
I'm
there.
just saying that's why therapy is good, because therapy, they talk to that inner child, man. They
Yeah.
always put it out. They always say, "Oh, you feel this or you feel that, or you don't feel heard." Well, it's a result back to childhood. So let's
That's
talk about it.
so crazy.
What, that thing go back to childhood
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things, man. Therapy will open you up and sometimes just leave you open, because it's crazy, because you go to therapy thinking, after I leave, I'm gonna be great. But then after you leave, you have more stuff to work on. More stuff is revealed. More stuff is brought
Mm.
out.
Is that healthy?
I mean, it sounds bad, but it's
Yeah, it
actually
sounds like you're
it
gonna be insane. But go ahead.
no, but it's actually more helpful, because think about it. You can go through operating in life in dysfunction, parading around like it's normal, or we can go in under the hood and do the work that needs to be done, which is going to solidify the foundation so that we can have productive and healthy and smooth relationships. Yeah, it's
Understood.
necessary. Yeah, I got therapy appointment coming up with my guy Joe.
Mm.
Hop on, let him talk bad to me real quick.
Man, tell you the truth about yourself,
Oh god,
and at
he
the
the real
end,
deal though.
say, "Hey, all right, have a good day."
He the real deal. Britt,
You want to
we
come on
was
the
talking. We was
podcast?
talking.
That's what he gonna say.
Say we was talking on one of these appointments, and then he said something to me. I was like, "Can you say that a different way?" I said, "What does that mean?" He said, "Man, we had a lot of sessions, man, and there's one thing I know. One thing I know is you're not stupid. So you." I was like, "Dang, Joe." I said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, I said you're gonna just shoot me straight, huh?" I said, "Dang."
One
But
thing I
hey,
know.
man, one thing I can appreciate about him and his style is it's just straightforward, cut and dry. This
Mm,
is what it is. We ain't
mm.
about to play around. We ain't about to duck goose.
Yeah.
Nah, this is what it is. You make
Yeah.
the decision. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Well,
Britt. So that's
okay.
that.
That's
That's
that.
that.
That is
Yeah, man.
that.
Yeah. In other news, I didn't tell you that this don't apply to Weddings Windows, but I guess it can. Yeah, so that the company for this we'll make an announcement later. Make a formal announcement later after the papers are signed. But the gentleman who is over that game I was telling you about, he sent over a contract. So media coverage for that game that I was telling you about.
Mm.
Yeah, that boy sent that contract. So the contract came through. I currently have my attorney Jones, looking over it, my legal representation,
I
looking
love
through. Let
it.
let me know if there's anything I need to change or
Mm.
edit or anything like that. But it's up.
All right.
It's up, man.
Is
It's
that
up. It's
media
up.
success? Is that speaker success? Is that speaker
That's
success
speaker success.
media or is that
Yeah.
Jonathan Jones? Which
That's
one?
speaker success media. I mean, my name is on it, but speaker success media.
Oh,
You know.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. But hey, I'm gonna start reaching out to some other people though. We're gonna get some sponsors. Gonna get some sponsors for that. And yeah, then
Hey,
that's
he
gonna
signed
be
that
divot.
contract. He can sponsor this show every now and then. I got some type of
Hmm.
partnership. You
Well,
know.
we'll see. The partnership is up though. That
Yeah.
partnership is gonna be a good look. It's gonna be a good look.
Mm.
So yeah, man. Tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday we got a lot of talk with Attorney Jones. Attorney
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Out here saving the world one case at a time, helping these people protect their intellectual property, their IP. Britt, people out here having these amazing ideas, having these amazing things,
Mm-hmm.
books that they want to put into the atmosphere, and people out here just stealing people's stuff, man. It's crazy. Yeah, got to get that together.
Lastly, well, not lastly, but Russia had a 8.8 earthquake in California. Is now under a tsunami watch.
Dang.
So my sister lives in California, so if you have any
Mm.
family in California, y'all make sure that y'all check in on them. She's about 15 miles away from the coast. She should
Oh,
technically be
dang.
fine. She should be fine, but if she ain't, she gonna have to get on the plane. She gotta go.
Hold on, wait. I thought she was on vacation. Oh, that's not yet.
Nah, she leave at the end of the month.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, I
get out of
thought.
here, girl.
Yeah, you gotta
Girl,
get
better
out of
go hop on a bird. Go hop on a bird and fly
there.
away. Hmm.
Yeah, go on a vacation earlier. Come on home. Come
For
on
sure, for
home.
sure. So what you gonna do with the rest of that cake though? What you gonna do with the rest of that?
I'm gonna eat it.
You ain't gonna eat that cake. Not with
Yes,
what
I
you was.
am.
Cause did you say you was gonna go to some wedding or something?
Don't, don't,
You said
because
you was going to.
Aaron and Tatum already gave me enough yesterday. We ain't got enough time to get
I'm
into
not.
it.
We're
I
not getting
was.
nothing.
They said, Miss Brittany, I ain't never seen you guard no cake.
It was that good.
Yes, Jonathan. And it was
What what
strawberry.
what
I
kind of
was
what kind
like,
of cake? Wait, so it's
it's
so it's
strawberry
strawberry
cake.
icing. It's strawberry cake too.
Strawberry icing, strawberry
Oh,
cake.
strawberry,
Strawberry preserves
berry.
in the cake. It's strawberries in the cake.
Oh, she did a thing. She put strawberry preserve
Yeah.
in the cake.
In the icing.
Oh, she wasn't
Even
playing.
Isaac was like, nah, this is good. Cause you know how everybody, I don't want to eat. I don't know who baked it. I was like, I trust her. She's fine. And everybody's like, I don't know what she looked like. Okay, but y'all over here asking,
Wow.
her for a piece of cake.
Wow.
Y'all over here
Wow.
asking for some cake. But
I don't know what
whatever.
she looked like. It's crazy. So
I never seen
determining
her.
if you're gonna eat a cake, I get
If
that
I
in some
wouldn't eat
regards.
it, I wouldn't give it to you. I'll tell you that right now. That's something my mama said. Ozzy, ow. So
But how you go?
if
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat it, I wouldn't give it to you either. I wouldn't give it to you.
But you can't be coming at people like that. Be like, oh, let me get a piece of cake. Where'd you get it from?
This
You just
person,
asked me for a piece of cake. You asked me for a piece of cake.
yeah.
You silly. It don't matter. Don't never mind. Don't take no cake. Cake, my cake.
That's
My
why.
my cake.
That's why I said you want a piece of cake. You walk across the street if you want a piece of cake. So you don't want a piece.
Uh,
You don't want a piece.
well, give me a little piece of cake.
I don't know
Okay.
how you gonna get it because I'm not
I don't
bringing
know
it
how
to
I'm gonna
work.
get it either. I don't know how I'm gonna get it
Yeah,
either. Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know how you're gonna get it because it ain't coming back to
Well,
work.
oh, I'm actually about to go out of town anyway. So when am I going out of town? Hmm. Guess I need to figure that out. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I can't. Okay, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Do something that
Your
what
future self will thank you for.
your future self will thank you for. Do something that will
Yeah.
sharpen your mental health today. Do a brain teaser. Do something.
Mm.
Read a book. Do a crossword. Oh, Jonathan, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this.
Okay. Yeah. So while producer Britt is about to pull something, a prop from behind the scenes, what I want to do is tell you just your final word. Well, first of all, we gotta make sure that you subscribe to the channel. All right. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Stay connected. Stay tapped in. Subscribe Speaker Success Media because we have two shows now. We got Speaker Success in the morning with Jonathan Jones and producer Britt, and we also have the Touche podcast with Marche and Marche. Shay and Shay and Shay. Shay and Shay. Shay Squared. Touche podcast. Clips is
So
going up. What is
I'm
that?
trying to
We
get
got a book of
smarter.
crossword puzzles.
The New
Hmm.
York Times crossword puzzle.
Wait, is that how you get smarter, or that's how you just retain it? Because I know that's what they say for the old people. They do the crossword puzzle to retain that mental.
Oh well, same thing. Stay
I
smart.
guess it can make you smarter too.
Yeah, and then I got the
Dictionary crossword puzzle.
yeah.
You got that from Half Price Books?
I know. I got this off Amazon, and then I
Oh, okay.
got this when there was a Barnes and Noble's closing, and
Oh, dang.
we went
That's
and
a
I got this for $2.
dang, Barnes and Noble closing is crazy. That you can
Ain't
come up
that
on some
crazy? A
major
bookstore
stuff.
crazy? A bookstore closing? I was like,
Well, I mean, it's
wow.
not crazy because Amazon exists, but what's
Mm.
crazy is the prices at Barnes and Noble. That make anybody quit. Okay, the prices in there is crazy.
I mean,
You ain't seen the
they're
price.
books.
Compare the same book to Barnes to Amazon. Nah,
Okay.
nah.
All
The
right.
prices is different up in there. Okay, price is different.
Okay. All right. Well, close this
I'm
out. Have a good
different.
day,
Yep,
y'all. See
I'm
y'all
different.
tomorrow.
I'm
See y'all
different.
tomorrow for
Yeah,
Law
I'm
Talk.
different.
This episode has just gone into something else. Bye.
Pull up to the scene with my silly miss. All right, family. So look, man, what Wellness Wednesday, just like producer Britt was saying, do something that your future self will thank you for. And y'all, that might be you just going outside taking a walk. That might be you just allowing the sun rays to hit your skin. That might be you opening up a nice cold Coke and drinking on your patio. Whatever it is, man, do more of what recharges you. Okay. Just like I said, when I walked into my media room, I was excited because it gave me a nostalgic feeling that I hadn't felt in a little while. And I'm like, man, I need to get back and start doing some content in here and doing this or doing that. So do something that your future self will thank you for later. And family, this is Speaker Success in the morning. As you all know, we go live Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard to 7 a.m. Central Standard. And also, family, remember, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content we're rolling out because we're rolling it out and we're rolling it out hot. Okay, hot and ready. No little Caesars. Okay, so subscribe to Speaker Success Media on YouTube. And also, you can listen to Speak Your Success in the morning on any streaming platform like Spotify or Apple. But family, we're getting out of here. Speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why should you and why would you live any other